I am back to drinking distilled water again. Once upon a time, I tried to distill the water myself, just from putting it in a pot and covering it with the top. But I realized sometime, long time later, that it wasn't really distilling the water at all. That was only concentrating the poisons and taking it into my body, which was doing me great harm, unbeknownst to me, through my ignorance, I would say. However, I discovered that and I let it go. I know always, even at that time, I knew that spring water was the best. But I also knew at that time that because of all of the chemicals that was being thrown into our water supply, drinking water supply, I no longer wanted to drink that water. Spring water was in other words, spring water, which was the best, was no longer the best. The distilled water, by distillation process, destroys and kills all contaminants and debris that shouldn't be in our drinking water. So that's why I did the distillation process. I just started buying the distilled water. I was afraid to buy the bottles because they were plastic bottles. And if the water was hot when you put it in a bottle, I just thought that it would get the toxins from the bottle into the water. But then I guess I realized later that through the distillation process, they don't put the water into the bottles when it's hot. The water has to cool down before, and then that would make it okay. So I said, oh, okay. Then I started drinking the distilled water for a long time, many, many years. But then I had a friend who would watch me from time to time. She'd just grab up to my hand and say, why your hands are so yellow inside? And at the time I was drinking lots and lots of carrot juice also, like by the gallons. I could drink a gallon of carrot juice a day. However, I don't drink carrot juice anymore. I don't even eat carrots anymore. Because as I learn things, I do things. I make the application. I make the transition. And it's not hard for me to do. I can drop it like it's hot. I could grab hold to it like it's really cold or whatever. So now I'm back to, this is 2018. Today's date is 2018. So I'm back to drinking distilled water. I started about approximately 2 weeks ago. And maybe at a later time I could tell you what and why to all that. But I do have another video out that talks about the water. I was drinking reverse osmosis water, but I had encountered some problems with that, so I stopped drinking it, and I'm still not drinking it. I think maybe had I added the pH balance to it, I may not have encountered the problem that I encountered, disease, loss of flexibilities, and among other things. But I no longer drink it, and when I stopped drinking the reverse osmosis water, the reflexibility came back into my hands. But it left me with yet problem that is not corrected as of today's date. However, I know what am I going to do for water, so I start back drinking spring water, and that was I think 2014 through I have to go back and look at the calendar as to when that was. It may have been 13, yeah, maybe have been 2013 or 2014, yeah, apparently 2014. I'm not sure. But it may have been 2015. Yeah. So, actually, I don't remember. However, the point I'm trying to make now is that no more spring water for me to drink. No, I'm not drinking spring water anymore, and I'm not drinking reverse osmosis water anymore. Just distilled water, along with other things that I'm going to be using it as a base for. So, still hadn't gotten the water purification system yet, but I'm much closer, even just by a tad bit, of getting it. And so, I'm going to pause here. My point here was only just to say that I have started back drinking distilled water. And different locations I find, Walmart's brand is, the bottles look sometimes tall, sometimes they're shaped like this, so I'm glad to find some. And I like this label better. Hopefully the water is actually distilled. Actually thinking about getting a small distillery as well. So, until later, shalom.